All right. Welcome in, everybody. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports here, joining you for some Week 6 action. It is Browns, it is Patriots, the return of Bill Belichick. Browns looking for a much better performance than we had last year with them. I'm pretty sure they beat us, like 35-0 or something like that. Pretty rough game. Looks like a rainy one in the land. It's actually going to be beautiful tomorrow in Cleveland, but we got a rainy one here for our Week 6 sim. Browns, Patriots, pretty much must win, it feels like, at this point. Kid, how are we doing today?
Doing well, yeah. It certainly is a weather game here in Maddenland, and definitely looks like it'll be some soggy conditions out there, which could certainly affect the game plan for both teams. And definitely a game that both of these teams looking at on the schedule as a not only a can win, but probably a should win, where you really need this going forward if you're going to build some momentum from here.
Yes, indeed. Welcome in, Nate. Welcome in, Diablo. We'll go ahead and get this one started. Should be as accurate as we have information on in terms of depth charts, so there'll be no Jadeveon Clowney. There will be no Denzel Ward. Miles will play. Taven Bryan will play. Hey, look, they got the elf on the field. We did get the updated patch. There we go. Let's go.
I like it.
Someone had mentioned that they had updated it, and I said, I don't know if it would update to our already created franchise, but it did, so there you go.
That looks sweet. I like it.
All right, so we did decide to go with Mac Jones. Still think it's about a 50-50 shot that he actually plays, but figured it would be better to have him play, and then we see Zappy in real life there versus Zappy, and then have Mac Jones in real life. So, yep. Choices to be made. Rainy one here. He'll start in the shotgun. He'll give it up the middle. Ramondre Stevenson, big hole left side. As Diablo says, if we can keep him under 1,000 yards rushing, we stand a chance. And Stevenson picks up 11 on the first touch of the day.
Yeah, obviously the front office has made significant effort to shore up the run defense, as that is something that they don't like the way the last two games have gone, nor should they.
67 on the Browns D-line. Nice play there by Delpit, however, to fill for a loss of 1. Number 67, Tyler Davison, is in there. He'll be there on base packages against more of these passing formations. You'll still see Elliott and Bryan as you do right now. No Deion Jones today. This tackle again by Delpit on the dump off, so it's up a 3rd and 2. There's Davison right there, 67, middle of your screen, right on the elf. Mac Jones on a 3rd and 2, fires over the middle, caught by Devontae Parker, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and then MJ Emerson brings him down. Big strike from Mac Jones, first down, Patriots.
Yeah, a little tendency buster there on 3rd and 2, looking for a little bit of a crosser deep, and able to come away with that one, catching the Browns a little bit by surprise, as they obviously had their base package in to try to stop a run.
Welcome in, Mason. Welcome in, Keith. Yes, it will be. Quite interesting. Turn around, give it to Stevenson again, right up the middle. Falls out! Picked up by the Browns! It's going to be picked up by Emerson, and the rookies got it. First down, Cleveland at their own 17.
And man, I wish we could see more of that in real life. That has been such a missing aspect of this Browns defense, has been the ability to turn the ball over, and they've needed it, but they kind of come in bunches, so hopefully they can get that going here against the Patriots, because we really need some of that.
Tough to tell in the middle. It looked like it was maybe Delpit who was the one who knocked it out, and then MJ Emerson, the rookie, scoops it up. Here's Brissett's simulated statistics. Remember, we haven't seen all of them for real because sometimes we have to go back and force win a different result from the sim, but we are 2-3 in the sim to match reality as best we can. Felligren, how we doing? So in real life, he doesn't quite have 7 picks, although it feels like it based on when he throws those picks. All right, tight end on either side. Brissett under, Posick the center. Quietly the number 5 center in the league, according to PFF. So once again, Bill Callahan, man,
right,
legend.
Can't say enough. I mean, he's gotten basically 2 starting lines worth of O-line play out of his first 10 guys.
Cub up the middle, and he'll pick up 1 to set up a 3rd and 4. Now they'll go 13 personnel. That's Pharaoh Brown, 84 at the bottom of that line. 3 tight ends to the right side. They'll throw out of it. Straight drop for Brissett. Second man on the levels concept is the Chief. And the Chiefs got a big first down to the 38. First down, Browns.
Yeah, Nate, we weren't sure entirely whether or not Bailey Zappi or Mac Jones in this one. We just played the safe route on that. But because we'd rather see Mac Jones in this one, and then it actually be Bailey Zappi than have it go the other way around.
For sure. Kareem Hunt's first run, and he'll get tripped up after a yard. Back to pass now. Blitz coming from the far side. Brissett rolls away from it, goes deep, tipped, and then almost picked. Who is he throwing to?
I don't know. It was like he was throwing to the Patriot defender there because there was no one else even on the screen. That was weird. I don't know if somebody fell down or what.
I don't know indeed. 3rd and 9. Brissett left side. Caught up in the air by Peoples-Jones. Some in-air theatrics there and a first down for DPJ.
Yeah, that looked very much like an acrobatic GPJ catch. He has an ability to go up and do just that in the game. We've seen it. Love seeing him do that stuff. Like that they're showing that in the sim.
Really nice catch in front of Jalen Mills. First down, Browns into Patriot territory. Turn around, give it to, no play action, boot left side, pressure coming. He'll throw it short on the little boot action look, and a first down run and catch for Harrison Bryant. First down, Browns.
Yes, smart. Play calling here. Just a little dump off underneath, but plenty of space for him to rumble. And they're finding some gaps in this defense and able to move the ball downfield.
Trips to the left side. Here to start the game. Clock runs. First drive of the day for the Browns now. Shotgun snap taken. Chubb up the middle, following a pulling Teller. Left side, broken tackle from McCourty. Past the 20, near a first down. Nick Chubb churning his legs for 9.
And then oddly falling down for no reason at the end there. That was weird. Like, after all those broken tackles, he's going to be taken down by a hip shot? I don't think so.
Indeed. Nice run there from Kareem up the middle. He is, yes, Keith. We have Ramondre Stevenson in the game. There will be no Damian Harris tomorrow for the Patriots. More 13 personnel here. 3-step drop for Brissett, but he'll continue to push back. Pressure coming. Left side wide open. There is the new tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And he's got a first down into the red zone.
Yeah, big body tight end there, just settling in some space. Makes an easy target for Brissett to put it on him, and able to get a few extra yards after the catch even.
Indeed. Hey, welcome in, Kevin. Yes, Fellergren, I know it's not supposed to rain tomorrow, but Madden randomly decided it was supposed to rain tomorrow in the sim, so I don't control the weather as much as I wish that I could. I formation here. Hunt lined up as the fullback in front of him. Now they'll pitch it to the right side to Chubb. Stiff arms his way, but then kind of gets stuck on the back of Kareem Hunt and will actually lose 4 yards on the play.
I think
interesting choice there, Mac Wilson on the tackle.
Yeah, interesting indeed. I think one of the very few benefits of exhibition mode is you actually get to pick the weather for that, right?
That is true, yes.
But there are so many drawbacks. It's really not worth it.
Yes.
That is one downside to franchises. We get stuck with whatever the weather they give us is for the game.
Diablo, I believe that Jesse James touchdown right side. David Bell. Sorry, he got both toes in. What a throw and catch. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Let's go. That was sweet. Nice body control there to get his feet in bounds, coming down with the ball as well. Nice throw to only where his guy could get it as well.
And he gave his guy a chance. That's been some of my criticism of Brissett in those goal-to-go situations, is when he just chucks it out of bounds. He doesn't give anybody a chance, and that time he put it right where Bell had a chance. Not sure why we're getting a booth review on this one.
No, he's pretty clearly in.
Pretty clearly in as well. But anyway, Diablo, I believe that I did see that he is on IR. I don't know if it's a season-ending or a returnable IR or not. This one should be a touchdown for the Browns, and it is. Touchdown, Browns. So nice opening drive there off of the Delpit fumble. Browns go down and capitalize right away, scoring in the direction of the dog pound. And yes, Mason is right. I put it in the Discord chat, but I have some wedding clients who bought me Browns tickets for tomorrow. So Mrs. Nagy on Sports and I are headed up. We'll be on the opposite side from the dog pound, the west side of the stadium.
Nice.
Pretty excited, though. It's supposed to be like 64 and sunny. That's why everybody's teasing me about the rain, because it would not be fun if it was raining. But we'll take it. And if anybody is on the broadcast who's going to be there, let me know. Let's find a spot to meet up. As Greedy almost picked it. Welcome back, Greedy Williams.
He'd have gone,
expected to play tomorrow.
He'd have gone the distance if he came away with that. I thought for a minute he had it.
Pellegrin, is it actually supposed to snow, or are you teasing me because of the rain? Now Mac Jones, deep right side, knocked away. Great play there by Greg Newsome, now over there on that cornerback 1 spot with Denzel not playing tomorrow. 3rd and 6 here. Mac Jones fires, missed cut or a bad read from somebody, missed Bourne badly and incomplete, and they'll punt. Hey, Dennis, welcome in. Appreciate you being on with us. There's going to be a kick taken by Chester Rogers, who got elevated again to do the kick returning in place of receiver, wearing number 80.
Yeah, he looked pretty decent, too, in this last game.
Yep. 7-0 Browns, their second drive here. Brissett at his own 44 takes the snap from Posick. He'll be back to pass, throw it short to the left side of the Chief, and then pushes his way out of bounds. That's Jalen Mills again. Pretty good throw and catch there, as the Chief has been very solid to start the season. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's sideways rain though, Mason.
Right.
We haven't seen any 0-yard punts yet, so it could just be precipitation. Little screen to the left side. Chubb breaking tackles past the 40 and into Patriot territory. Nice. I'm really glad that they fixed the screen game in this version of the game.
And nicely done out front. You can see Posick and Bitonio both out there getting nice blocks for Chubb, and Chubb finding some room to work out on the outside and doing his normal break tackle type thing.
Indeed. Now Kareem in the backfield. Brissett turns and gives. Kareem right up the middle, banking off a tackler, broken tackle. Oh, sweet little jump cut past the 30 for a first down to the 26. Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I think somebody broke an ankle there. That was that was gnarly.
Welcome in, B. Hope you're doing okay, brother. I don't think you can quite put it all on that. Obviously, his leadership was important, but and he wasn't overrunning gaps like Phillips has been early, but the entire defense didn't get way worse because of one guy being out, I don't think.
Leadership is a big part of it. The communication is a big part of it, because he was the mouthpiece for that started that communication. And then of course he's a veteran dude who's not gonna over pursue or take bad angles and miss tackles and all those things that we've been seeing of late in these last 2 games. So no, I think he certainly played a big role in it. I don't know that, which is unfortunate. You never want to see a guy go down, but especially a guy that's voted to be a team captain. I mean, there's a reason he was the team captain, and we certainly saw an immediate effect of him going out.
Yep. Here's a 3rd and 6 now after they were able to pick up half of it on 2nd and long. Right side, he tried to go for Chubb over his outstretched hands, and that's going to be Cade York coming in now here from 38, maybe 37 and a half, something along those lines. But the kick is up and it's good towards the dog pound. He's been missing the other direction so far in the stadium towards the dog pound. He is perfect this season. But they were quick to get Deion Jones, and he has the same leadership skills and has been a Pro Bowl linebacker in this league, and the fact that he was even maybe going to play this week, that maybe another week or so they'll get him turned around and he'll be back in there, and maybe it could be a nice Walker tourniquet.
I mean, look what they had in that room prior to that. I mean, Malcolm Smith and some other guys with that veteran leadership, specifically in the linebacker room, had been a thing. So the defense did kind of feel like it didn't have a veteran leader, lead the defense piece. I mean, they certainly had some incredible players, just none of them really were stepping into that role from what you could see.
That false start will back them up 5. They try to run left, and Stevenson runs right into Ronnie Harrison. Be nice to see Harrison have a good game as well. Back to pass, pressure coming, and it's Taven Bryan, and then Elliott helps out as well. And that's going to be a big sack for the Demolition Dogs. Mac Jones goes down, another punt upcoming for the Patriots.
Yeah, just actually set up by a little corner blitz up the middle there. You see Greeting involved in that action, but he took a blocker out, which gave room for one of the D tackles to come free, and then the other did as well. So really a D tackle sandwich back there.
Diablo, I don't have a full scattering report on him. Pro Bowler did really, really well in the 4-3 system with Dan Quinn when Dan Quinn was there, has been less good in the 3-4 system since Arthur Smith has been there, which is why he was expendable. He's fast. He's one of the best cover linebackers in the league in terms of statistically speaking. He's played a lot of football, but he's very athletic.
Something like 6 or 7 picks. He's like top 5 to top 10 coverage linebackers for PFF. But he's also, from what I understand, he gives you a lot of the same skill set that Awok did with that his pursuit skills and speed, but also a heady character. He's not, or a heady player, not going to make those over pursuit or bad angle mistakes, and he reads very, very quickly. From what I understand, he's very quick on his read to get to the right spot.
Oh, Brissett threw it wide open to the defender there, Duggar, who was the only one even close to the ball. Weird throw for Brissett.
That was an odd throw.
And a first down right back to the Patriots now.
Although
I'd like to see some sacks too. I think we're still sitting on a half sack to go for Miles, right? Or is it a full sack still for the franchise lead?
I think it's a full sack.
Still a full sack he needs. Is he tied with Clay Matthews right now, or is he does one tie?
I think he one ties it, I think.
We'll check that up. Our analytics team will get back to you on that one. But I would like to see for sure Felgren. End of the first quarter rather. Both teams with the turnover. Browns able to capitalize on theirs. Let's see if the Patriots can capitalize on theirs here. Now 10-0. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports joining you here today. Thank you, Felgren. He says half to tie, whole for the lead. And here's Stevenson, big hole to the right side through the gap. Drove a truck through that one. And Stevenson already at 40 yards just on 6 carries. Too realistic here so far. Little play action now. He'll fire back to the left side. Catching it before falling out of bounds is Jonnu Smith, the tight end, and he'll get 6 yards on the catch. Pitch it to the left side. Stevenson meeting him in the hole is Phillips, but then he broke the tackle, and that allows him. Oh, they're not going to say the first down. Phillips had him and then kind of let go of him. 3rd and inches. Turn around, give it to Stevenson, just bullying his way right through the middle, about 6 yards there. Very, very little resistance so far from the front 4 in Brown. First and 10 now. Shotgun Mac Jones. 4-man rush. They're set up screen left side. Bryan reads it, but he can't quite chase. Nice play there by Greedy Williams to shut that thing down for just a gain of a couple. 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes Miles. He got around a free rusher. Right side, right on the sideline. They'll say he got his feet in. Aguilar. 3rd and 1. Rochelle there, top of the screen against the left tackle. Right over the middle, little slant. Bourne right to the goal line. They'll say he's down, but it's a first down. First down and goal from the 1, Kendrick Bourne. That's funny, Mason. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but maybe it did. Who knows? I formation now. Stevenson breathing kind of heavy. They'll give it to him again. Right side. Spin move. Touchdown. Patriots. Effective drive on the ground, taking advantage of that turnover, and they get themselves onto the board.
Yep, too easy. Really got to find a way to have that gap discipline, and really that's what that is. They let that B gap on a cutback be wide open. Really, nobody's sitting in it, and then that little spin was all that was needed. That is an odd view.
Yes, it is. Right underneath your feet. Cameras go anywhere in this game. All right, 11-12. Chester Rogers will take it from about his own 7, angle to the right side. Breaks the tackle past the 25 into the 27. Nice return for Rogers. And a first down for the Browns. There's a look at Nick Chubb. He's been good in the sim, just like real life. Actually, not nearly as good in the sim, actually, with only 400 yards. It's been hard to replicate his awesomeness.
Yep.
Up the middle, Kareem Hunt, spin move, broken tackle. McCourty, the ageless one, comes up to put the hit on him, but 6 more for Kareem. Browns running the ball effectively in this one, too. Turn around, give it to Chubb, right up the middle, broken tackle. That one was blown up pretty quickly. Christian Barmore, the nose tackle there, kind of got past Posick. 3rd and 3. Back to pass, blitz coming, they pick it up right side. Caught, but then dropped. Donovan Peoples-Jones may have been knocked out of his hands, not sure. Either way, incomplete.
Either that or he heard footsteps, but you certainly need to come away with the ball in spots like that. Critical 3rd down, and not to mention the ball's in your hands. You got to come away with it when the ball's in your hands.
Indeed, yes you do. Welcome in, Terry. Good to have you. So far, he's been solid. He had 1 field goal attempt and an extra point. He's been good today. He's only missed 2 field goals all season in real life. They just unfortunately both happened to be in the last game.
Yep.
All right, Stevenson again. He'll try the right side with a pulling Cole Strange, their rookie left guard, who many draft Knicks didn't even have on their card. And, of course, Belichick picked him in the 1st round. Classic Belichick. Give it up the middle now, Stevenson. He'll go left side this time, where he'll be taken down by John Johnson. 3rd and 4. Back to pass. Pressure now. Rochelle kind of got knocked over. Right side at the sideline, but I think he might have stepped out early, and he did. Stepped out. Actually, they may have said he just would have been out of bounds, period, because that's the same down and distance. Incomplete. 4th and 4, and a punt coming.
I'm not sure he would have had that first down, even if he had come away with a completion, but he did have a foot on the stripe, making for it being an incomplete pass and moot point.
Moot point indeed. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports, our official Week 6 Browns sim here. Appreciate our new subscribers. We're up to 874, which is very exciting. If you haven't yet had a chance to subscribe, we would very much appreciate it as we continue to push towards 1,000. 8 minutes to go. Nice run there on first down from Kareem Hunt. Browns have been able to run effectively. Blitz coming. Slant over the middle. They caught it. Nice play there. Peoples-Jones able to hold on to that one for a first down. One more step, and he's still running.
Yeah. Brissett showing good trust in DPJ to come away with the ball, which he does this time, rewarding that trust, going right back to him.
Shotgun look here on first down. Kareem on the right hip. They'll go throw out of it. He's got Kareem in the middle if he wants. He'll throw it to Kareem, and Kareem will pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards there. Nice little dump off. Aw, thank you. We appreciate that, Terry.
Definitely appreciate that.
Tight end on either side. They'll stretch it left side to Chubb. Puts his foot in the ground. Can't get through that hole there. Good pursuit. Mac Wilson, rather. Triumphant return to Cleveland with the tackle. 3rd and 5 now. Back to pass. Brissett firing over the middle. Wide open on a dig route. Peoples-Jones inside the 25. First down, Browns. It's been DPJ kind of day. I don't think we've even called Cooper's name once yet.
Nope, it's been all DPJ, but he has been finding a way to get open, and minus that one drop that he had in his hands, he's been very good with the football.
Under 6 to go here, first half. A very Browns drive, taking lots of time. Here's a quick throw to the out route again. DPJ, broken tackle. Second broken tackle gets him a first down in the red zone now for the Browns.
And it's not that Cooper's not in there, because he was in on that play. He was down on the
oh,
on
no,
the
he's
fly
definitely
route.
in there.
Yeah, he was down on the fly route near the end zone, just hadn't been targeted yet.
High formation now, Hunt in front of Nick Chubb. Love to see both of them on the field together. Here comes Chubb, following him like a fullback to the right side. Give him 5 on that first down carry. 27 now in the half for Nick Chubb. 2nd and 5, and it's Kareem. They'll give it to him. Kareem, little cut in the middle, and then he'll try to break the tackle of Duggar, but cannot. They're actually going to say lost 2 yards. That felt like a pretty ungenerous spot.
Certainly did.
Back to pass now. Chubb stays in to help block, but it doesn't matter as Brissett takes the red zone sack that we've seen so many times in the sim. That's Matthew Judon, the former Raven, who gets home, and that'll be York time for the Browns.
Yeah, Brissett's got to know he can't back up there. That's exactly where the rush angle is coming from. So, you know, that the tackles are building the packet around you, trying to, you know, curve that rush to go behind where you're standing. You know, at your natural drop depth. So if you take a few steps back, you're right in the line of fire. Where you need to climb that pocket, maybe 1 or 2 steps forward, continue to search, and if you can't, try to find a way to escape.
All right, Mac Jones and company back onto the field. 3:39 to go, first half. Browns will get the second half kick. See if their defense can force another punt here, or maybe even something better. Back to pass, Jones out of empty. Pressure coming. Now he's going to fire off his back foot way out of bounds. That thing was almost hit the offensive lineman sitting on their bench.
Yeah.
Interview Phil Dawson. Should we get Phil Dawson on the channel?
That would be fun.
I would love to.
I think he's a high school football coach now?
Sure.
I want to say he's coaching a high school team.
Ooh, Rochelle getting mega held, no call. Somehow he fires it back over the middle to a wide open Devontae Parker. First down, Browns. Look at this play here, just nobody around him. I would say he found a hole in the zone.
Yeah. Yep, Lake Highlands High School coach in Texas.
Yeah, Mason, I was watching a little bit of that Bama game before we got started. Tennessee is juiced to say nothing else, and Bryce Young is not 100%. I don't know why they forced him back, but we'll see. They've always struggled with a running quarterback, and the quarterback from Tennessee can run really well if he needs to. 2nd and 11 now. Little drag across the middle, second man across, and a first down is achieved, and that's Hunter Henry to the 42, and now they'll go hurry up. Call him up, just Google him. Hey, Myles Garrett gets home for a sack, and they're going to say apparently only got half of it. Taven Bryan also in the vicinity, probably gets the second half, but we'll take it now. 2nd and 19, throws it to the right side, dump it off short, and JOK blows up the play for a loss of 2, and now they'll call timeout for a 3rd and 17.
Yeah, Dion, we do try to match reality, so they are still employed by the Browns, therefore still simulated here in our sim.
We don't have there's no special teams coordinator in the game. You just have the offensive and the defensive coordinator.
Right.
And you can't even rename them, and then if you fire them, there's like 2 to choose from, and they're super bad, so. Yeah. Once again, it was like, oh, this will be a fun idea, but then it wasn't actually a very good idea.
It doesn't work out. Yeah, but if we did, we would have the real ones, because that's what we...
For sure we would. For sure I would. I mean, I can try to reach out to him on Twitter. The only former Brown that I've talked to on Twitter about our page so far is Felix Wright randomly started talking to me, which is pretty fun. Left side throw by David Bell, coming back to it. Can he try to get himself out of bounds? He cannot. Browns will take their second timeout. Not quite in York range just yet.
Felix Wright of my Tecmo Bowl youth fame.
Back to pass, Brissett, little drag. Ooh. Maybe in hindsight, better that he dropped it because he wasn't going to get out of bounds, and they would have had to burn that final timeout.
That's right.
Tracked by Julius Peppers, of course, the former Brown who plays here. And there's Brissett throwing it 9 miles out of bounds and not giving your team a chance. And they'll punt. Bojorquez left foots it towards the right sideline and out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Nice punt there with 29 seconds to go, just 2 timeouts. I would expect the Patriots to come out 4 wide and try to score, of course. Not sure if Bill does this in real life or not.
No.
Back to pass now. Pressure, and Mac Jones will throw it out of bounds. Man, both quarterbacks just 8-10 yards out of bounds. Now they're going to run it, I would bet. Or, nope, keep throwing it. A little out route to the tight end for 2 yards. And neither team is going to call a timeout here, so this thing will get to not halftime. They're going to run a play randomly, and Myles Garrett will stop the run for no gain. Okay, well, there we go. 0-0's on the clock now. Stefanski looking sharp in the beanie as he'll head to the locker room with a 6-point lead. They'll get the football on the other end of this halftime here at Nagy on Sports. Kick coming here. And Rodgers will take a knee, so you can see there's just a touch of wind from right to left, so the Browns will get it in the 4th quarter if that becomes a factor. They keep showing Chubb's stat line. Let's give him some more love, huh?
That's right. That's what we need to see here. Want to establish that here on this drive.
13-7, back to pass now. Fired over the middle, caught by Nick Chubb. It's a way to get the ball in his hands, and he'll fall forward for 9 on a little angle route out of the backfield. Around boot action now. Brissett firing on the run, right side, wide. Oh, actually not wide open. I just couldn't see him because he bodied the defender Jones so well I didn't even see him. Great play by DPJ. First down, Browns.
Yep, DPJ just finding a way here in this game. He has been very active, obviously, and just good routes, but even better physical contested catches. You're going to see another one right there, and he has been, the bulk of this offense for this team.
He has been for sure. First down into Patriot territory. Now they'll go ace formation here. Bryant and Njoku on a wing on either side. And they'll give it to Kareem. He'll cut, breaking 1 tackle. Then he'll get to the second one. Juwan Bentley, the linebacker, got to him first, wearing number 8. Dion, I guess I never thought about it, but Joe Woods does kind of look like a Ninja Turtle, doesn't he? Across the middle, and it's caught again. Peoples-Jones.
I think he actually robbed Cooper on that one. Cooper was a little bit deeper on the route. I think Brissett was actually trying to hit Cooper, but DPJ comes out in front of it. Look, it was actually
I was
to
going to
DPJ.
say, if that was Cooper, it was a pretty bad pass.
No, I had a bad angle on it, but the all-22, much better look it was for DPJ.
Play action again now. He'll throw it short to Nick Chubb. I like they're just trying to get more ways to get the ball in Chubb's hand now. That's a couple of catches for him, 6 more yards. Now it's a 2nd and 4. Posick snaps it back. Here comes Chubb. Angling up the middle, nice cut, first down. Great vision from Chubb to the 16. First down, Browns into the red zone.
Yeah, but 9 touches to this point in the game is not enough. Got to get that man the ball.
Mac Wilson with another tackle. Here comes again Chubb, right through the middle, breaking tackles again to the 10, legs churning for 6 more. 2nd and 3. 3-step drop for Brissett, fire over the middle, wide open again. That's Pharaoh Brown, rocking that 13 personnel a little bit more. 1st and goal now at the 3 for the Browns. They've got to punch it in this time. Here's the pitch again, left side. Hunt gets blown up. 1 broken tackle, and they will lose yards again. So that pitch they've tried it once to the left and once to the right, and it's been unsuccessful both times. Back to pass again. Firing it, middle, dropped. Harrison Bryant had a touchdown in his hands, just dropped it.
Can't be dropping those. That's a gimme.
3rd and goal now from the 5. Let's just try to avoid the brutal Brissett red zone sack if possible. And he's going to roll right into it. Sheesh.
Yuck.
Dietrich Wise will sack him back to the 21. I mean, I guess a field goal from the 5 and a field goal from the 21 aren't too different for our kicker, but yeah, you're right, Mason. Maybe I need to go take that pitch out, that goal line pitch. I think it's not realistic, unfortunately. The outside running in general is a little bit more difficult, I think, in Madden than it is the inside running, at least kind of in our, you know, 6 to 10 games of anecdotal analysis. I feel like running outside's been more difficult.
Yep. So Dion, Belichick is the only coach that is not in Madden, and it's because he's the only coach that's not in the coaches union. So the Madden has the rights through the coaches union for the name, image, likeness stuff. And because Belichick isn't part of that union, they don't have rights to have him in the game, so he's never been in a Madden game. That's why you have a gray, faceless man over there that's not Belichick.
Now, I did customize a coach named Bill Belichick, and that's the oldest, whitest dude that I could find. And he wears the sloppy outfit. He wears like a hoodie, but clearly he's wearing the rain outfit. So, yes, that is a customized Bill Belichick. And if you look at his name on the team screen, it would say Bill Belichick, but I had to create him. The same way that I have to do whenever we create any new coaches from year to year before the new game comes out. 1st and 10, and he'll dump it to Stevenson. Taki over there to play some good defense. With him, you can see there's Tyler Davison in the middle. Haven't to say that he's caused a big factor yet. If you're curious about his rating, he comes into the game as a 71. I think Taven Bryan's a 72, and Jordan Elliott's like a 70 or 71 as well. So he's not like a world beater in terms of his Madden rating, but I think in real life he's more of a gap eater, double team eater,
that's
kind of a player.
Well, he was also specifically the guy who in Atlanta. Nice pick!
Threw it right to him. It's picked off. Newsome is the beneficiary, breaking tackles 45 to the 50 into Patriot territory, and then he'll get chucked out of bounds to the 41. Let's go, the Nuisance.
I don't know what that throw was, but Newsome was glad to take advantage of it. It was just an ugly, ugly throw here as he just threw it well behind his receiver. You saw it there. Newsome was just in a good spot to take it away.
Greg Newsome, the Nuisance, as we have come to coin him on the channel. Trademark still pending. Brissett now back to pass. He'll fire out of bounds, left side.
But I was going to say that was actually Deion Jones actually benefited from his ability to soak up the double teams and that gap integrity, because that's really what you're looking from your D tackle, is to not be pushed out of the holes, and soak up those blocks so that your linebackers can roam freely and then plug the gaps where the run goes.
Well, if they make a change mid-season, Dion, it will be Tarver. I think he's the only other coach on the staff who has any play calling experience at all. He's been defensive coordinators and called plays at other places. So, hey, the first touch of the game for Amari Cooper, and he's got 7 after David Bell had a very nice third down conversion.
Yeah, the other one we haven't seen at all in this one is Chief. We've seen 2 other tight ends, not the Chief.
Chief had a couple catches early.
Okay, I missed it, but he's been pretty quiet in this game as well.
He has, firing deep, end zone, Peoples-Jones, and that one's going to be swatted away by the cornerback Jones.
That may have happened when I was looking something up.
That's all right.
Because I looked up a few things during this game, so.
3rd and 3, Hunt and Chubb together, firing right side, David Bell with another big catch for a first down. It's 1st and goal. Browns at the 9. They have got to punch one into the end zone. Hey, John, welcome in. Okay, you can come back and watch later, but go Browns indeed. Back to pass, Brissett firing, end zone, caught, touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones, touchdown Browns!
Yeah, the way he tracked that ball with that short catch was incredible. Watch this, as he's just going to track it over his shoulder and just get his arms in a position to make a catch. Beautiful play. That's the back of the end zone. I'm wondering if they're going to review this. He might have been out. Unless that was
just out of the. Was that out of the paint?
Was that the? I couldn't tell if that was.
Oh,
the
it's
back
just
of the
that.
end zone
Yeah, because the color.
Oh, it's the Browns.
Says Browns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the Browns. Okay, I was like,
you're right. It was like,
oh,
we have an aggressive paint change color, but it was not the white. So they're going to go for 2 here. Brissett firing back to the left, open, caught by Bryant. 2-pointer, good.
I just
roll to the right, chuck it back to the left.
Just looked like a broken play, like they didn't know what was going on, and just Brissett trying to find anything and is able to find something somehow. But it's not pretty, but it counts.
It does count, and we'll take it. 24-7 now. Browns with the lead. Oop, and that kick. Oh, they're going to say it did not go out of bounds. I thought it hit the pylon.
Saved by the pylon. I guess they're saying the pylon counts as well. I mean, it does for a touchdown too.
As an end zone, that's true. Yeah. It counts as the end zone. Good call. 4.5 to go now. Mac's going to have to throw up the middle here. Delpit and company. Could be Mason. Browns were able to take advantage. The scoring on both of the Mac Jones both the interception that Mac Jones threw and that fumble. They were able to get touchdowns on both of those drives. And so far, that's been enough. First down throw and catch there. 3:33 to go. Up the middle here. Jordan Elliott will stuff that run right at the line of scrimmage. She should say hi to everybody on the broadcast. I am hearing you. Mac Jones going to get sacked again by Miles, coming around that right tackle side with some vengeance. 3rd and 14.
Got to figure out what that's about, because that shouldn't be happening.
No, no worries.
A mute button's pretty important, so now I know not to trust it at least.
Trips to the that's right. Could be in a lot worse situation. Deep throw, right side, tipped and knocked away. Tried to go for Hunter Henry, and it's going to be incomplete, and that's going to be another punt for the Patriots. Jake Bailey, the veteran punter, right foots this thing down. He's got the wind-aided side. Chester Rogers, spin move into nobody. Or spun away, rather, from nobody. Yeah, Dion, the whole Kareem DeErnest situation, I mean, as we've said before, I think Kit and I have been pretty adamant from the beginning that we don't think that both of them are coming back next year. And I guess maybe not both, maybe neither of them at this point if if Jerome Ford is who they think he can be. But it is weird that he's been just like not active, like nice break by Chubb, by the way. Broken tackle past the 30, spinning his way for another 11 yards. And again, Kareem's been exactly what you've needed him to be, but they're not going to pay him what he wants and what he's worth, frankly. So now maybe they give DeErnest, hey, we appreciate you. You're going to be the new Kareem and play those downs for Chubb over the next 3 years, and we'll give you, watch out, right side, T. Peoples-Jones, 20, 10, 5. Somebody blew something. That looked like the Browns defensive backfield from at times early in the season, and Peoples-Jones wide open for a touchdown.
Yeah, he's been the playmaker in this game.
Sheesh.
And that was
20.5 miles is how fast he was running. And a big throw and a big catch. I don't know who was supposed to be covering him there. Nobody did, and Brissett did not miss. Huge touchdown, and that, my friends, will be the ball game. Anyway, all of that being said, personally speaking, I feel like Kareem will move on, and they will try to give DeErnest, maybe $3-4 million, something like that, to be the 1B and spell Chubb the way that they have with Hunt. We'll see.
Yep, something like that.
I know. Well, I do. That's because I have him as the first string fullback, and then I have some formation subs where I intentionally put both of them in there together, Dion. I know what's up.
Well, the real Browns have been doing it too. I mean, they've had him out, or the two of them out there in the backfield together quite a bit. So
Stevenson up the middle this time. That's 5 more. He started off strong, 6 for about 45. They've been able to slow him down a little bit more here in his second set of carries, and it's going to be thrown to the left side and picked off. He threw it right to him. It's going to be Jacob Phillips, 10-5, touchdown Browns. When it rains, it pours, and it's pouring here in Cleveland now. As Mac Jones with another horrible throw way over the head. Actually, it looked like he just underthrew it to Bourne, and he threw it right to Jacob Phillips. And that's the 3rd turnover of the day for the Patriots, and all 3 of the Patriots' turnovers have turned into Browns touchdowns. This one directly as Jacob Phillips with a pick 6, 38-7 now with 8 seconds to go.
Are you
in the 3rd quarter?
Are you still not hearing me?
That one is going to go out of bounds there from York. So wind coming from that direction, it puts him out of bounds. Again, I like Phillips. I think he's so athletic, but yeah, it's amazing. He's been like a little overexcited, and he's just overrunning everything right now. Yep,
bad angles and really just over pursuit and getting caught by trap and counter games.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I found out what my trouble is. For some reason, my audio is routing through my headset mic and not through my my main mic. I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't be, but
you got to figure it out.
I muted the wrong mic.
There you go. 38-7. As again, I don't know if you were on, if you'd stepped away, or you were just muted. They threw a big bomb to DPJ. He was wide open.
No, I saw it. I was trying to thought I was just messing around with my audio solution to try to figure out what's
going on. He's not saying anything, so he's either not there or he's still figuring out the mic situation.
Yeah, he's just trying to figure out whether it was my going through my just my headset or going through my main. But it's not going through my main. It's only going through my headset for some reason.
We got you loud and clear now indeed. Here's Mac Jones into traffic, tipped and almost picked again by Emerson, but 3 turnovers for the Patriots. Again, all 3 of them leading to touchdowns for the Browns. That has been the difference in this one. 21 points off of those 3 turnovers for the Patriots. That's how you play complementary football. And here goes Chubb now in the zone to the left side. Maybe they'll give him the football more. Those are your 3 choices in fantasy, Dion?
Actually, I think I realized. I think I know exactly what's going on. Sorry, I'm trying to diagnose this in my head. So you're hearing me through the Discord, but the Discord must have dropped my correct mic. Is what's going on, because the stream is here. They're saying they were hearing me when I was talking to you with this one muted, but that one not. So it must have been because. The stream has got the Yeti, but the headset's going to the Discord, which is why you're hearing me only when the Discord.
Interesting.
So I'll just have to change that setting. These settings get changed like randomly when the updates come through or whatever.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. And there's like 6 different settings you have to check to make sure that it's as I'm finding out. Oh, the technical difficulties.
That's right. Browns officially in chew clock mode, which we appreciate. Chubb, broken tackle, 25 to the 20, breaking more tackles. 9 more yards for Nicholas Jamal Chubb. Dion, who do the Jets play tomorrow? I would lean Wilson, to be honest. Especially because Mac's probably not going to play.
Yeah, well, Wilson is a question mark too, though. Like, how is he going to look coming back? Like, because this is his first week back, right?
No, he's played the last couple weeks, and when they keep winning, yeah. They, like, put the hurt on somebody last week.
I have to admit I have
the
not
Dolphins
been paying
or something,
attention
right?
to paying attention to the Jets.
Right side, Kareem for a first down as they go for it on 4th and inches. That's authentic Stefanski.
Oh my, Tennessee is up 28-10
so you do your
now.
quarterbacks last. What'd you say, Tennessee 28-10?
Yeah.
Dang, let's go. Not that I need to hear how good Tennessee is, because they'll blow it at some point. Because they're not. I don't think they're actually that good, but Alabama's gotten away with a lot for a while, I think. patching up their holes. 3rd and 3 now. Still not sure why we're throwing.
Jets are playing the Packers.
So at least there could be some scoring in that one. I mean, Brissett's probably going to get you about 220 yards, 1, maybe 2 touchdowns. I don't think Mac Jones is going to play, so I wouldn't pick him. So then it's, if you think that Wilson's going to have to throw the ball 50 times because they're going to be losing. Touchdown! Wide open! Chiefs slam time! Because this one has gotten out of hand, much like last year did when we went to New England and they pistol whipped us.
Yeah, they sure did.
Just wide open was the Chief on that one. 45-7, still 10 minutes to go. Kick pending here for Cade York. Oh, it would be nice not have to force loss this game. Get to keep some of these statistics.
That's right.
That's always the worst part. Like, oh, Chubb, 3 touchdowns, and we didn't get to keep any of them.
Right, or
we had to create a different outcome.
The 6 interceptions against Mariota in Atlanta.
Yep, we didn't get to keep a single one of them.
Nope.
Bailey Zappi talking with Mac Jones. 10:10 to go on the clock again. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you. We are Nagy on Sports. We really do appreciate everybody being on. Thank you so much to our subscribers. You guys are the best. It's been fun to have some of you on for the Guardian Sims as well. As this one's going to be picked again. Is that Newsome again? It is his second of the day for the nuisance. First down, Browns.
Caused by pressure, I think Myles Garrett might have gotten something on the arm or hand of Mac Jones here as the ball came out underneath. You can see him affected. Just he certainly felt the pressure though, which that ball was just underthrown and gave Newsome a great chance to come away with it.
And Chubb right side, broken tackles, another 5 yards for him as he's creeping up towards 100 for the game. Oh, thanks, Fellergren. Yes, we'd appreciate it. Again, if you haven't yet subscribed, all those Gmail accounts, if you got several, a couple for spam, a couple for work, a couple for play, subscribe from all of them. I do. Better than buying bots to subscribe.
That's right.
Back to pass, which I refuse to do. Brissett firing, end zone, caught, touchdown. Peoples-Jones again. The beatdown is on. Stefanski's taking this one personally.
That's right.
Throwing the ball. There is the 50-burger Mason. And again, when you get up on a team and they can't just shove the ball down your throat, this can happen. We have yet to see the Browns defense in real life play like our Browns defense plays in the sim regularly.
Right. Well, we know that they can, just haven't put it together.
Give it up the middle. Broken tackle on the draw, on the little bit of a draw play there. Stevenson now up to 82 yards on 19 touches. You would take that any day. Back to pass. Mac Jones, pressure is taken care of. He'll throw it short and left to Parker, and Ronnie Harrison's right there. 18-31 for a $147, 3 picks is Mac Jones here today. Back to pass, pressure again for Miles, hit as he throws. There's Parker again, short little drag across the middle. Greedy Williams called his name a couple times. We expect him to be back, but Newsome and MJ Emerson as your starting corners tomorrow. That's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, should be.
For the future of that defensive backfield.
Yep, and good to see that depth in the corner room has been so important, what they've looked to do there.
Absolutely. Tipped over the middle, and it looked like Newsome almost had his hands on a third pick. 3rd and 2 now, 6:39 to go in the game. Back to pass. Blitz coming right up the middle. They'll go left side. Caught by Kendrick Bourne. No, he dropped it. Couldn't hold on to the wet football. Greedy was with him step for step. Incomplete. And now it's a 4th and 2. And they will opt for a 56.5-yard field goal against the wind.
Nope, that's short.
That's terrible.
Woefully short and way right.
4th and 2. Why wouldn't you just go for it?
I don't know, especially a game like this.
You either pooch punt, you go for it, but you don't do that.
No.
Into the wind, you just gave them football midfield. I know, Mason. We know you want to shop Ward. And I know the internet says that you can get a couple of first-round picks for him, and if you could, maybe you think about it, but somebody's got to be willing to pay that price.
Well, there's a lot of roadblocks to that.
And the price tag that he's worth, yeah.
It's not going to happen. I mean, who can afford him? I mean, you're talking about who has the cap space to take on Denzel Ward. And, oh, by the way, it's got to be a team that's in contention and has the cap space where they think that Ward is the missing piece that is going to get them. And none of the teams in contention right now have the cap space to just take on Ward like that's going to be easy to do. I mean, he's got a major contract right now. He's paid like a starting corner.
Now, maybe this offseason or something, things shake out, but and again, it's easy to try to poke holes in that. Like, there's been lots of guys who, when they get their big check, you feel like all of a sudden it doesn't look like they're working as hard. And we don't, fundamentally we don't know. Nice run by Chubb to get him 100 for the day. But the concussions, the soft tissue injury, I mean, there's certainly something to his ability to stay healthy. And I'm sure that there are playtime incentives in his deal because of that fact. Here's Kareem with a nice run to the left side. The two of them are going to be about 200 for the day. Touchdown, Nick Chubb, 59-7 now with the kick upcoming. Oh boy. Why do you tease us like this, Madden? And Dion, I wonder if that's part of it. To me, I wonder if it's just Woods' defense is so complicated and intricate, and he was talking about how they would have 2 or 3 play calls on every play, and maybe some of it's just like, hey, we're playing man, let's go play man. Hey, we're playing cover 2. I mean, I don't know. I've never played football at all, and I've never certainly played at a level where there was coaching and playing and plays and different things, but to me, it feels like if you can just simplify so everybody at least knows their job, let your guys go do their jobs, but I don't know. I'm sure there's more to it than that. I know a lot of it's what pre-snap disguising, right? Trying to confuse quarterbacks with what they see, like is it cover 2? Okay, now it's cover 1, giving them things to think about as this ball's on the ground. He is definitely down, but that's going to be picked up by Greedy Williams. Soon we'll get a booth review on this one.
Previous play is under review.
There it is. They certainly have the personnel to play man, and I mean that's why you went and got a guy like JOK and a guy like now Deion Jones. I mean, like, those dudes can cover any tight end in the league, running backs out of the backfield, those kinds of things. But the broken coverages early in the season that seemed to get cleaned up right about the time that all of a sudden they couldn't run fit to save their life. So who knows? Smart, tough, and accountable. At some point they're going to be accountable to somebody's going to be accountable to those.
Yep.
Peoples-Jones 9 for $174 and 3 touchdowns. Good game for him. In the rain, hasn't really phased him at all. Stretch it right side with Chubb. He's got the corner to the 25. Throws a man off of him for another 9 yards. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here in Cleveland. To the right side, Chubb breaking tackles for a first down.
Well, he's finally on a pace that you'd like to see. 24 touches now.
Yep. They've been in true clock mode for the whole fourth quarter. And when he's in the zone, he looks his most realistic. Fake the jet sweep to Bell and then give it to Chubb. $136 now for Nick. Hey, Chubb Crunch is back, by the way. You can go to I can't remember the name of the company who makes it. You should go to somebody's sports entertainment website and buy yourself a box of Chubb Crunch if you'd like to. I have my box in my Browns memorabilia wall. And that's going to do it. 59-7, the big old beatdown.
It'd be nice to have a game like this for the Browns to just catch their breath on, where, never in doubt, really just out there playing good football.
It would be nice.
Settle down some of the fan base, call in for jobs and all these other things. Hopefully we can get something like that here soon in this season. I mean, realistically, they're going to have to find themselves to a certain extent and realize, play up to their potential. I think a lot of it is a mentality piece that they can and hopefully will sort out. Hopefully some of that leadership, if Deion Jones is that for this defense, then hopefully we'll start to see some of that in short order.
Yeah, when they were talking about even Walker was back at practice this week, just like being out there, like Mama Hen is watching.
Yep.
Brissett today, 30 of 41, 331, 5 touchdowns and 1 interception. If that's the case, Deion, you should play him. 26 for 139 today for Chubb. He was great. 19 broken tackles. How about 103 yards after contact for Nick Chubb and 12 for 60. So they're one shy of the 200-yard between the two. Donovan Peoples-Jones, a whale of a game. 9 for 174 and 3 touchdowns. Chubb with 5 catches. Chief with 4. Bell with 4. Cooper with 3. Pharaoh Brown and Harrison Bryant each with 2 for themselves. Tackles today, how about Owusu Koromoa? 18 of them. 11 for Ronnie Harrison today. Sacks today, Taven Bryan had a sack and a half. Miles had a sack and a half for Jordan Elliott. And then the 2 picks for Greg Newsome and the singular pick for Jacob Phillips that he took to the house. 59-7 is your final here. We hope that it's this way. It would be nice if it was. Deion, I simmed the Guardians Game 3 earlier today, so we're all set to go before Game 3 in real life tonight. But that'll be it. I'm gonna get the grill fired up here, watch some non-stressful football since the Buckeyes don't have to play, and get a good night's sleep because I got to wake up early to drive to the land. Again, anybody on the broadcast, if you're gonna be at First Energy tomorrow, hit me up in the Discord. Or send us a message to the email account that's linked to our YouTube channel here. I'd love to meet you somewhere on the concourse. First beer's on me. How about that? But and also I think we're going to go to Great Lakes for the brunch beforehand, the tailgate brunch, if anybody wants to do that too. So anyway,
that's the way to do it.
I know. Kit, anything else to wrap this one up?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously we'd love to see a game like this, but we'll enjoy getting to sit down and watch the game for real tomorrow. Phil, I hope you enjoy that in person. That should be a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll have a great outcome out of that game for you in the nice weather. But
that'll be lovely.
But certainly we'll have the Discord chat going for those who want to join me there during the game. We'd love to have you there. The link to that is in the description of this or any of our other videos. And then I'll also be looking to get out a keys video either later tonight or before the game tomorrow.
Awesome. All right, appreciate everybody being on. You guys are the best. Thank you so much to our subscribers. As you can see, a look at the simulated statistics over there on the right side. Nick Chubb is the leading rusher in the NFL. Of course, he's played one more game than anybody else has, I guess, at this point, too. So, all right, you guys rock. Take care. Have a great day. Let's say go Guardians tonight. Go Browns tomorrow, of course, for sure. Again, if you want to hop on the Discord, use the link in the description of this and any of our other videos. And you can do things like hop in the in-game chat with us tomorrow. So, as always, go